Hi guys, just a little hint to a lot of people, but this really isn't going to pertain to hardly anybody. What I don't think you can see, because most people don't have dualies. Only nuts have dualies. And I got two of them. Anyhow, it's that inner thing. What I do, and I don't know if this is in here, is I have a 1/4" drive socket set with a 1/4" socket on there. And I bought all these little now I can't do it on camera, can't do it. Anyhow, that screws these valve caps off, and I bought these little fancy valve caps that I hope that are in there that have it's a size, and it is size 3/8, and it just goes down in there, and then you get it on and off for checking air and tires. Now I don't know if you know that if you go down the road and you get pulled over by a DOT person and you don't have a valve cap on there, they can cite you for that. Can you imagine that? Getting a ticket for not having a valve cap on your tire? Well, this truck used to haul it used to have a 30-foot flatbed trailer, 8-foot if you consider the gooseneck that goes in there. And so that was kind of a concern. Of course, I can't get this over here. Anyhow, that's in there, so this is part of getting ready. Just kind of checking the air and tires. I keep 70 in the back and I keep 80 in the front, and they were a little bit low. That's it. And then to put the valve thing back in, you just kind of get it in there. And now when I go up to Carlisle, I should buy this. This comes out of my toolkit downstairs because I can't get my hand in there, and you can't get it in up at the top. Little kid, you'd have to get a little kid, get the grandkids to do it. Anyhow, that's what's going on now. I've checked the oil, I've kind of cleaned it up. That's what it looks like after it's got a bath. Now comes the big problem. The big problem. Oh yeah, I checked the oil was fine. Look at that beast of an engine. The oil was fine. The antifreeze was a little low because the water pump, I think, is leaking a little bit. Look at all I don't think you can see all those dots. That quick, I've gotten soot in there. Power steering was okay. Oh, here's one thing I looked at. Open the hood. Here's a black walnut under here. Now the closest black walnut tree is the one way down there that I was trimming. That's got to be 300, it might be 300 yards away. Football field, what's that? A football field is 100 yards, so it's 100 yards, 300 foot away. Anyhow, this stuff is all going. All that stuff's going. All this stuff here needs to get put in that truck. Yeah, right. All this goes in the truck. Cooler gets packed with ice and goodies, and this one here might not go in there. That goes, all that's junk food to eat. All this has got to go in the truck. Now the problem with that is the truck is already full with what I consider essentials. Oh, that goes in there too. How I'm going to get it in here, I got no idea. But to sell, you need 3 tables. So there's the 3 tables. There's a cannon tucked down there. It's really not in the way. I set this thing on top of one of the tables so I have more ground space. The tent that I use is right here. The stuff down there is the stuff to hold the tent. Now see, I made that wooden shelf. Remember I cut that wood, I said it's for a project back in the sawmill. I already checked it. It's down to, I think, 25% moisture, so I might make the box. What I want to do is make a box to go over this. You guys have been to Bunyan. You got labels made. Well, I make labels up at Carlisle. But I needed it to be this wide because I don't know how to glue boards together like Mark does. He's real good at that. I'm not a carpenter. So I got a 17-inch board to go across here and come up to here, and that would give me another whole place to pack stuff, number one. Number two, it would keep that a little more protected because that's my money maker there. I usually do pretty good. I usually make my rent with that machine. Last year I didn't. Last year didn't make hardly, I probably only made 5 labels. But every other year I usually make my rent. Look at all, man, can you see that? It's only been out, my hand is green. Look at that. So it doesn't make much difference whether you wash it or not. So anyhow, I got a lot of packing done, and I don't know exactly. I'm not real energetic. There's also a sign up there that comes down. I got to find my flag. I got most of the stuff down up there that I need. Anyway, this is going to get put in there. So I guess at the beginning I was supposed to say this is freaking Jeep and my name's John, and you know, I forgot that. And this is my mess, and I'm getting ready to put a lot of my mess in my truck if I can get it in there. Hope sales are good, just never know. Sometimes it hits good. It's supposed to rain Friday and Saturday. I hope they back it off. Maybe Friday will be good, but Saturday's a good selling day because that's when people are off work. But a lot of people take off work to go to Carlisle anyway. The old saws, I really like them. That's if you signed my saw, that was very meaningful to me. And I haven't put them outside because I don't want them to fade. So they don't fade in here, except for this one might fade halfway down. I don't know. I guess that's about it. Now, you guys might not be seeing any videos the next few days because I don't know how to send it over Wi-Fi or whatever people are sending it over to send things. I don't know how to do any of that. It just gets hooked in, and I'm going to take a couple extra batteries and hope they don't go dead. And if you want to see what Carlisle's like, there are a million, there might be a million videos of Carlisle. It's about 80 some acres with I think 8,600 spaces. I don't really know. I'll get a book up there and maybe give you some better facts on that. But if you go to my channel and any other channel and hit Carlisle of 2024, I got a couple videos there in 2023 and 2022 and 2021, and you'll see where I'm headed to. So you won't see me dropping a new video on every night. I appreciate everybody that watches, but go back and check some of the old channels out if you really missed me that bad. So we'll see you I'll probably bring you an update later on today. We'll see you now. Time to start packing, and I don't want to do it. Bye-bye. Well, guys, I've been packing for, I don't know, a couple hours. I got out here pretty early. This gets packed with sodas and put in the front seat. That does not go. All my junk food goes because I live on junk food. The net was in this container right here, so I took it out. That goes over everything. This thing I emptied out into other stuff, and that cooler I switched out for another cooler. They were all in there. I won't pack the coolers till I'll pack that cooler with the sodas tonight. I don't have that in yet, and I don't have a few other things in yet. I still have fry pans and that stuff to put in, but I got most of it in. Don't ask me how. And she's loaded up in there. Oh, look at all that space I got there. Oh my goodness. I had to go find some more stuff, guys. That's all there is to it. This cooler here just gets packed with ice. So I'll do that tomorrow morning. I think I got time now because it's not 2 o'clock to try to make that cover over that. That's my plans. I still got my ladder to put in because old people don't jump in and out of trucks anymore. And I got to get my chair in. I almost forgot about that. Where was I? Yeah, I think I got room to, I think I got time to make that box. It's going to be a little more difficult than I wanted because I have those 2 little, I don't know what they are, finials, maybe? Brass finials that makes this thing look neat, so I'll have to cut out for each one of those. Other than that, it should be all right. Got to be 16 inches high and about that wide. So I'll measure it and get stuff out of the greenhouse and start cooking. I got my freaking Jeep sign, my other sign, my other sign. Got my 3 tables, which you got to have. Up there is the top for the tent. That's the cover for that. There's my grill that I'll cook on for the next few days. I just cook bacon. It's easy to cook in a fry pan. And I take hard-boiled eggs so I don't have to cook any eggs. And sometimes I take hamburgers and cook them on there. But sometimes I'm amazing myself. So I got a few more things to go. I'm going to pull the truck in because it's just out there getting super dusty and super hot. And try to make that one thing. I'm going to get the wood out of the greenhouse that I just stacked up and work on that. So that's where we're at. We'll see you guys in an update a little later. Bye-bye. Oh, look at those shiny lights. I forgot. Look at those bright clear lights. They sure are a lot clearer than those. Somebody gave me some polish. Oh, there's something I can take right there. Have to get that out. Somebody gave me some, real good guy gave me some stuff to polish these lights, and it's in here someplace. There it is. But I haven't got that far yet. Another thing on the list. The list gets superseded by other things. Then this gets put in front of that. And then I got to go do that. Anyhow, that's what's going on. That's the update. We'll see you. Bye-bye. Well, it looks kind of fuzzy through the screen. We got it all in there and then some. Got the net on top so nothing can fly out. Because if anything flies out, that'll lose me $1. And I got the back loaded with all sorts of junk. Now I'm about ready to load the coolers up. So that's what's left to do. So if you're in the area of Carlisle, stop in. I'm at M29, M28. Just think of it as military, and then 28 and 29. It's the 28 spots down, so it's 280 feet down. Is that how it is? 10? I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, each space is 10 foot wide, so it's 280 feet down from the end of the row, right where you come through the gate, and it's pretty close. So stop by if you're, and we'll give you, if you're YouTuber or whatever, we'll give you like the Bunyan Show, give you a label if you don't have a label, and give you a little button, which you definitely need a button. And I hope to see you there, so stop in and say hi if you'd like. And I'm going to throw this video on, and then I'm going to pack the coolers, or maybe vice versa, put some food in them, and go to bed. We'll see you later. Thanks for stopping by. And like I said earlier, if you think about it, go back and look at a couple of the old videos in the past, or look at the old Carlisle in the past, or some of that kind of stuff in the past, the next couple days while I'm not around putting videos on. It would help me out, and I'd appreciate it. And if I don't answer your comments, it's because I don't have a computer that works that way. We'll see you later now. Bye-bye. Look at the clocks go. Bye.